So today, welcome to Dragon Thunder Talks, and we've got two beautiful speakers today. We've got Yumiko and Kieron. It's Kieron, and I'll introduce Yumiko first. They're on the website, on the dragontalks.info. All of the information is there, all the links, all the websites, the Facebook, the Leaves Institute, and all the rest of it. But we'll obviously post those as we go if we can. But that's all there, so that's everything, and a lot more information. So Yumiko is a gifted healer, shaman, alchemist, and a philosopher. So she's got a lot of skills, so we're very lucky to have her. And she's normally in Japan, and she's does a lot of talks there, and runs a lot of things with dragons. So she's got a dragon connection program, a dragon master training program, and her talk here on this platform is her first international one, which is beautiful. So we really should feel honoured to have her here. And she's a light worker that's been working with dragons for a long time, and dragons have been with her truly since birth, which is beautiful. And obviously coming from Japan, she's got a different idea compared to what we possibly have about dragons. So she's going to share a bit about that, share a bit about the cosmic dragons. And her subject today is how she trains cosmic dragons to enable them to assist starseeds on Earth. And I'm sure most of you here are probably starseeds, and that's why you're here today. So Yumiko, it's beautiful to have you. Welcome. I hand the floor over to you, and welcome.
Thank you, Kevin. Hi, my name is Yumiko. I'm from Japan. I'm from samurai family as well. And I'm born as a shaman and uh, to some extent awakened. So I've been healing people from birth, healing spirits and people from birth. Even in primary school, I've been healing people. People comes to me. That sort of strange life I've had. And because I have, I'm born with the gift and I'm born like this, it has been difficult for me to understand people who are not awakened. So working with dragons and being able to heal has been really natural to me. So it took a while, it took years for me to understand the difference. So I can teach about healing and dragons. And I've been teaching dragons formally since 2007. As same with Kevin, that I was asked by the dragons and Kwan to teach about dragons. I was taking it for granted for a long, long time that dragons like my friends, and it's just natural, one of my natural things that having dragon around. And I didn't really think about it that people would be interested. So when I started to talk about dragons, when I started to teach about dragons, and when I started to help people connect with dragons, it became enormously popular, and people started to pray with dragons, use dragon in healing, light work, in alchemy, in shaman activities, and all sort of area since I started to teach. And I know it's really impossible for me to work without dragons because they're so powerful and they are so knowledgeable and so reliable with their skills and ability and knowledge in all sorts. So I understand Dragon wants to work with people, which I didn't know they did. So now I'm helping, like Kevin, to people to connect with dragons. So the recent thing I started since last year is to train the dragons to work with people because dragons are not trained to work with people. Normally they are whimsical, they just do whatever they want to do, they wouldn't listen, but they just do it anyway because they enjoy it. They follow their fun, exciting willingness to play with things and they just enjoy things. So uh, it's not really common for dragon to just be with somebody all the time. But they do if it's exciting. So we all have chance to work with dragon because actually we are really exciting people. We are really unique individuals, and every person has attraction to the dragon. Dragon will be attracted to us as we open up to who we really are. So that's another point to connect to dragon actually. So what I have started last year is there are dragons in this planet, but they are something like dragons in the universe. And they come through the portal, come through different planet. They used to come through Sirius and also the planets to be kind of equipped to work as a earth dragon. But some dragons comes directly to this planet because now the gates are open. So more and more existence come to the planet, come to this planet. So I kind of had a message from the universe and the dragons that there are dragons who are interested in working with people, which I have known since last May, last year, 1 year ago from now. I was working in north of Italy, creating a gate for the underground civilization to share the wisdom which they have stored for so many years. And because it was impossible to connect with underground people directly for most people, I had to use the dragons to help us. So when I was asking the dragons to help us, I realized that dragons, especially the rainbow ones, can help starseeds really well. So I decided later of that year in October to train more dragons who are coming from the universe untrained to train them so they can work with people, so they can enjoy their being with working with starseeds who has all sort of background in their planetary background, like they're from different, we are all from different planets, and we are all have unique identity, unique, interesting gift. So I thought if I trained them, they would be happily working with us because the reason why they wanted to come to this planet is to find their mate, to find their company as a human who they want to work with. So it was perfect. So I thought all my dragons will help me to train these dragons. So I went to India because I needed to have lots of water area to train them. I normally train, I mean, I don't, but most people in my ancient time, many times ago, I used to train the dragon in the cloud, but it takes long time to train them in the crowd. So I decided to train them in water, in Kerala. There's a water area in Kerala. So I used that area to train the dragons. And I'm also alchemist, and I'm from Lemuria. So I have this grid system based on sacred geometry or geometry. So I created special grid system in the water to train the dragons, hoping all the dragons to join me to train them, but they didn't come. So I had to train them myself. So I ended up training the dragon in the water, and after the training the dragon in the water for a day or two, I moved to the mountain of Kerala, so I can train them in the mountains as well. When I train the dragons in the mountains, there will be thunderstorms. So I was training dragons in the thunderstorms. You know, all the electricity will go time to time because there's so much thunder going on. But it was fun, and I managed to train quite a lot of dragons, probably about 13,000. I don't know how many they were, but I tried my best to train them. And all these dragons I trained, maybe some other people might need to train them more, but I did my bit. And all these dragons are freed from that area, and now they are trying to find their company as a starseed anywhere in this world. So there is a chance for these dragons I have trained maybe visiting you or coming to you to play with you or to work with you. That would be really fun. I will just explain how they look like. They are rainbow dragons, but the color of rainbow is slightly pale because the color of the rainbow will become vivid once they connect with people. So when you see those dragon, whitey, silvery dragon with a bit of rainbow, like my scarf, it's a bit, it's called rainbow scarf, rainbow dragon scarf, but there's a slight rainbow hint in their body. And if you see this dragon coming to you, and if their rainbowness become vivid, which means they are connected to you, so they make connection to you. Those rainbow, those colors of rainbow are empowered by your uniqueness, empowered by your mission or your willingness of what you want to do in this planet. So if you find a dragon who approaches you, and when their colors become vivid, and if they're dragons, they may be one of these dragons I trained in India. That would be fun. So that's something I did. I also help people to connect with dragon. I help people to do the higher dimensional consciousness development, so they can talk to dragon at the level, because their conversation is quite high up in the dimension, and it's you can channel, but it's more fun when you can communicate at that level. But maybe Kevin might have said to you before, but you can also do the dragon light to communicate with dragons. So there are all sorts of ways to communicate with them. So if you find one of them, please try to just be friendly, and as they connect to you, maybe they will introduce them to yourself, and you might have intuition how you can work with them. So that's something I wanted to tell you today. And also I will talk about a bit about my background working with dragons. I am born as a shaman, so even in my mother's womb, I was already helping spirits. So, and I also help shamans as a person. So I've been helping shamans even when they are in mother's womb, or if when they are baby, because shamans tend to have problems. So they tend to go into problems, and often the parents will ask me to help support them, or often shaman comes to me and ask me for help, or to just make their life easier. So I've been helping shamans, but when I was born as a, or almost being born as a shaman, there's nobody helping me. So dragons came to help me, and dragons came to help me to work with the spirit and help me to just sort things out. Sometimes they will go and clear the area where I was called. I'm still not born. I can't go. And even if I'm born, I can't go because I was just a baby. So they just help me to cleanse area or help with spirits. I mean, they don't heal the spirits, but they will take me to the area where need healing, because I can ride on the dragon and go anywhere when they help me. So that's how they helped me, the green dragons. And white dragons, I tend to be swimming with them in the river. And it's not just for play, but for me, swimming in the river with dragon is about understanding how life works. Because when you're born awakened, it's so stressful because you are in this small little baby's body. You can't do much and you can't talk. You can't communicate unless they can use telepathy or channeling. So it's been really, really stressful as a child. So they would take me and go down the river from the top of the mountain. Let me understand that this is how the life is. You come to this world like a rain on the mountain, and you gathered into a river. You grow bigger and bigger, and in the end, you join the sea. So that's how your life ends, and you go back to the great hole, and you come back again as a river. So that's how the life goes. So it just helped me to just be patient. So that's one of the ways they used to play with me. And they would take me on their back and I would fly around in the mountain. I was brought up in the mountain playing with the spirits and fairies and dragons and animals. So I was always in the mountains. So I was flying with the dragon in the mountains and through the buildings, through people's lives. So that's how I kind of learned how this life works. So it really helped me. My way, that's my way. And maybe it's more interesting when I grow up, they were still helping me, but it was more like they don't say that, hey, I'm helping you. They're just helping me all the time, almost unconsciously they are around me. And I didn't really, I actually took it for granted because it's almost like part of me. So I didn't really talk about it and I didn't really know people are interested. So it was only 2007 until Dragons came to me to just, why don't you teach about us to people? And at the time I was in London and I was called back to Japan to teach various healing method by Japanese angels. And I was always wanted to hide because people takes advantage of me. Like I am really skilled and I can do even alchemy. So alchemy is a lot. So I can do all sorts of things. So people would be interested, like business people, any sort of people can benefit working with me. So I was a bit scared of people and hid in London for a while. So then I went back to Japan and I was known so much. I become so famous in Japan, which is one thing I really wanted to avoid, but it happened. So I had to live with having people around, and then the dragons also helped me to just take it easy and make life more positive and fun. And I can gather all sorts of information that I use for alchemy by the help of silver dragons. They collect all the information and they take me everywhere. So in a way, my life is very much supported by dragons. I have just taken it for granted because it was like part of me. And and much later, I had this awakening moment when I was in London. I was having ear coning session, which is about like pushing some linen fabric into your ear, which is treated by beeswax. And it cleans your ear, but it helps you to connect with your spiritual memory as well. And it took me to my memory of my first not the human life, but when I first came to this planet as almost as energy, like I was being with eternal life force, and I was separated into two, like into this human self, and another part of me was a dragon. And I was one with the dragon when I came to this planet. But in order to live this life, of death and birth, like limited incarnations, which is fun. But I had to just take away my eternity out of me, which was a dragon. That's something I remembered, and it was even before the seeds done. Like the planet was still moving, and it even didn't have a proper sea. So the sea is made, then I can start to just be part of creating the life in this planet, in the Muria and all these other beings, with all these other beings. So I was convinced that we all have dragon as part of us. Dragon not outside, but dragon in us. And awakening the dragon, which we might have lost in the very, very ancient time, the the birth of this planet, maybe we can remember our true purpose why we came to this planet, and the wisdom and the power we came along with to do something great on this planet. So I'm hoping to help people as well to just uh, be friend with the dragon to start with, but eventually I'll be awakened. You don't have to become a dragon, of course, but to be awakened to the inner strength or the power and wisdom we all have, which is as powerful as dragon, and which transcends all the limitation we may be having at the moment. So it's part of fantasy, but I think it's best that something great to happen to us. So I think dragons also helping us to let us remember who we really are and how powerful we can become. And becoming powerful is not scary at all because it's more enjoyable. The more you become powerful, the more you relax. Because power is not about feeling too responsible or too scared. It is about being able to help others, being able to manage things better. So I am also teaching how to relax, which is a key to everything. I think it's something like Japanese thing that like Aikido, Judo, all teach about relax and relax completely almost. And you're standing so strong when you are so relaxed, but you are connected so strongly to this planet. And that key energy will let you stand and let you do all sorts of things. That's a power force you have. So in order to release the power you have in a true way, this is a Japanese philosophy or Japanese Buddha way, but you need to relax. So when you manage to relax, I think you become really powerful and knowledgeable, and you will be able to use yourself much more. So that's something I wanted to share, and that's something I'm recently doing a lot in workshops and talks to help people be relaxed. And let's make experience it because I'm alchemist and I can do healing as well, but I can use alchemy, and alchemy can put uh, make things happen instantly that moment without process. So that's very powerful tool for people and being to enable people to experience certain state instantly if they are willing to experience. So that's something I've been doing since this year maybe, because this year is, as we all know, it's a year of dragon by Chinese and Japanese calendar. So it is a year of awakening. It is a year to connect with dragon. So in Japan, people are really excited because it is a year of dragon, and it's not just that years of dragon, but some light workers know that this is a very special year since August 2023. More and more people are awakening at a very high level. So this awakening is very powerful. You suddenly start to remember who you are and your power comes back, and you need to manage to balance with it. And the dragon can help you really a lot with that awakening. So it is such a special year that it is the year of awakening since last year, and we have the planet and all the light workers, and we all have prepared for this moment for many, many years. And finally, it's ready since September 2023, even though it started in August, a bit earlier. So it is really exciting year together with Dragon. So I am really excited and happy to be part of Kevin's Dragon project because he is the right one. He is chosen by the dragons, and his intention is so pure. His energy is so beautiful, and I'm really happy to be part of his team here. And so nice to see all of you. in this Dragon Thunder talk from all over the world. And I am so excited, and I don't know how far I can talk about, but maybe I want to ask Kevin if there's anything I should be talking today, and if I'm missing something. Kevin, am I doing okay?
You're doing beautifully.
Okay.
One question that popped into my mind, you talk about
Mm.
relaxing, and what would you say was your best way of helping people relax?
Oh, okay.
How
Yeah.
could you
So
give us some information?
I am also psychotherapist and I teach psychotherapy. I used to teach psychotherapy in Titis University, Canterbury University. So I know not only from psychotherapeutic point of view, but I also have been helping people with healing and body work. And I know how difficult it is for most people to just relax. Because when I ask people to relax, they're not relaxed. Relax is like this sort of thing. You don't have any force. It's just completely relaxed. And it's difficult for people to completely relax because we don't know how to relax. So it is difficult if I just tell people to relax. They don't know what it is. What is relaxed? So what I do, my method recently is I make people relax using alchemy that moment. So the people's body can experience what it is to be relaxed. When you relax, you have no, your shoulders really relax, your neck is relaxed, it's not swollen or anything anymore. You feel much lighter in your body. So all the blockages in your throat, neck, shoulder, your back needs to go. So relaxing comes with releasing all the energetic blockages. Because if when you have energetic blockages, you can't really relax your body. But as you can guess, it's not easy to release all these blockages because you have these blockages for a reason. It's not a bad thing. It's stopping you from something. It's stopping you to know something. It's stopping your energy to come out. So you have a reason to have blockages, and blockages are good. But uh, when you need to relax and be powerful and be who you really are without being limited by others or by the society, the easiest way is to just experience it physically. Like, oh, okay, this is relaxed. So I can repeat this when I want to relax next time. At least you know how it is relaxed. So you can try to achieve that state again. So that's I find it really useful for people to know, and I can try to do this group of people using alchemy. I don't know if I'm allowed to use healing. I think I'm already sending healing to all of you, if you allow me. But I can try doing this alchemy of making you all relaxed, but I need to see your face in order to do that. And you can, if you don't want it, you can just turn the camera off for now. But if you turn your camera on, I can try to make you relax. And I only did it in person. I don't know if I can do it by Zoom, but I can try. And another thing is, I do healing called Jikochiyu healing because I want people to be independent. I don't want people to be dependent on healing or dependent on somebody who has power or energy. I want people to be free. So my healing method, it's called Jikochiyu. And when you have my healing sort of stays with you as a wisdom, and your body learn how to look after yourself. So you don't have to come back for healing. So that's my method. I teach this method. I probably taught about 3,000 people in Japan for over 30 years or more. So, but this is a very good method. And so you know already that if I do it for alchemy, it's against my philosophy that you can't remember. When I change your body, when I let you experience this by alchemy, I can't use the jikuchiyu because it's alchemy. And it's only healing that your body can remember. It's only my jikuchiyu healing that your body can remember what I did. And you can choose to repeat it again if you want to. But you can just experience the relaxed state if you allow me to, and to respect your blockages, because as I said, you have blockages for some reason and it's nothing bad. If you want to, I can make you relax for this moment for like several seconds and put you back into the blocked state if you want straight away. So that I can try to do. But is there anyone who is interested in having this relaxed moment by alchemy? Yeah. Okay. So anybody who want to relax for this moment, you can turn the camera on. Everybody think, anybody think it's, this is a bit, I'm not sure. Then you can turn the camera off. And if you don't have a camera, and I hope you do, but I can only do it with camera on. So, okay, are you ready to try? This may be quite fun because I love doing it. So let me just wait for a few moments because there may be other people. And for those people who are watching this as a video, I don't know if I can do, but I can try still. I will just send the vibration. I can't do alchemy for those people who are watching video, but I can send the vibration to help you relax. How it's that? Okay, so let me try with alchemy. I don't know if it works. I've never done it in Zoom. I only did it in person, but okay, let me just try. So let me just, I'm just asking the universe for uh, support. Only if this help you, I would be able to do this to you. So let me first relax your shoulder. Mm, okay. If you can breathe in and out, I can relax a bit more because you have something to release in your shoulder. So as I do this, you breathe in and out and try to make your shoulder heavier. Okay. Oh, it's better. So it's really better. Okay. Now, some people need a bit more energy flow. Let me relax your neck now. Your neck. So let me just relax your neck now. Okay, let me do it now. Okay, you can just breathe normally. It was only shoulder which needed a bit energy flow moment. Okay, let me then help you to relax your spine. Hmm. Okay, now you can move your shoulder a little bit to check if it's relaxed. If it's relaxed, it should feel lighter. Uh, so then some people still have some blockages around the shoulder, but if you allow me, I can send some healing because I don't want to press too hard to relax your shoulder and your neck and spine. If you allow me, okay, you don't have to turn off the camera. You only receive this energy if you allow me to receive it. If you allow me to send it to you. Okay, so let me just send some energy to you. Yeah. Ah, that's better. Actually, it works better with some people healing. Mm, okay. So that's how I work. Maybe some people need healing to your needs, but I think maybe I'm doing too much if I do everything because I just want you to experience and make choices Because you know, whatever I do, it's not because I'm powerful. I'm just helping you to experience and choose what is best for you. So if you choose to be relaxed, you can relax anytime. So it is all about your choice. So if you remember, I am sending healing as I say that. So your body heard me in an energetic way. So that's how I help. How is that, Kevin? How do you feel?
I feel good and relaxed. It's nice. And a bit of
Yeah.
stiffness in my shoulders
Your
from
shoulder should be relaxed and softer. I can see most
yeah,
people's shoulders are softer. I
they
know
all
some
are.
people needs a little bit time to release a little bit more, but
Mm.
if you don't mind, this state will last for about a day, I think. And if you want your blocks back, you can just tell me now in your heart that please, please give my blocks back because I need them. Okay, if you need them, because it actually helps them. They actually helps you. And if you want to release your blockages, the best way is to thank the blockages because they really help us. And if we manage to thank them, then they will go most of the time. So that's something I shared. So yes, Kevin, that's how I help people to experience. But in the workshop, I will actually, like a yoga teacher, I will actually touch their shoulder and relax their energy, or I will check if their shoulder is completely relaxed. So that's how I work. But yeah, in Zoom, I just tried today the best I can do.
Well, everyone's saying thank you and they're all grateful, and I think lots of people loving it. So,
Oh, thank you. I
mm,
really enjoy doing this sort of thing.
yeah, I think you've proved that it works over Zoom. I think that's the beautiful thing about energy, isn't it? That it doesn't know the difference really. You don't have to physically touch. So
Oh, yeah.
you'll get everyone's going thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think you've relaxed a lot of
Oh,
people, which is
thank you.
beautiful.
Oh, I'm
So,
so happy. You know, my happiest moment is when I could help people. That makes me really happy. And I have to tell you that when I become 30 years old, I was called to work as a shaman professionally because I was like hiding, even though I didn't really hide because people see me anyway and come to for help. But I was called to work as a teacher to teach shamans. So I couldn't hide anymore. But when I started to teach people, like monks, spiritual teachers, and all sorts of people, Reiki masters, and I realized I'm really happy when I'm teaching people because I can make people happy, and making people happy is the best thing in my life. So if I have more opportunity to be able to help others, I'll be happy. So as well as dragons, of course, I can help you, dragons. But yeah, so I'm really happy to be able to assist. Yeah. Oh.
that's beautiful. You're getting lots and lots of thanks and lots of comments and people saying that they started their light language as well. Wow.
Mm. I will try to, I'm hoping that this video can also help people to some extent. That's something I can do as alchemist. Like as alchemist, I can make things happen. I can create new principle for this universe. So things starts to work if I choose to do alchemy about it. So hopefully it works. Yeah.
That's
Mm.
beautiful. Actually, there's a question just popped up. Somebody says, in your training of the dragons, what
Mm.
is important for the dragons to know to work well with humans? What are you teaching them?
Ah, I teach them like the limitation of human beings that human being has chosen to be limited because human being wants to learn to help others. And when they want to help others, we need to first learn to be limited. That's exactly what happened to me. By learning about limitation, we can help others because we are all different. We learn about patience. So I teach dragons patience, human limitations, and I teach them these limitations come from love. And I teach them about human love and humans' sense of purpose, missions, how they are dedicated and committed to come onto this planet as starseed. It's such a brave, brave choice. So I'm teaching all this history of human being to dragons so they can understand human. They don't really understand human emotion, but they can pay respect to humans' limitation. And so they can be patient and they would rather want to help them because it's such an exciting thing. Like we are not limited from the beginning. We chose to be limited to become a human. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's a very powerful thing itself. So it's a power act of love as well. So that's something I'm teaching to dragon. And I'm also teaching dragon how to communicate with people, how to help people, how to make people aware that they are together, how to approach people, how to entreat people that, hello, I'm around here, because they tend to fail to notify people really well. So I'm teaching that. I'm actually teaching spirits as well, like spiritual guide. So I use the spirit, that skill to help spiritual guide as a shaman. I teach the skill with dragons, like how to support people, how to communicate, how to be with people, and understanding the limitations so they can reach out to help us. So that's most important things for the dragons to know to work well with human.
It's beautiful. There is another question as well. Somebody says, are your dragons integrated or embodied with your physical form or distinct from you as a being? So are they separate or are they within you?
Ah, I created a program called Dragon Master. This is a different Dragon Master program that I am having in this country, but I used to help people to embody dragon energy as a person to become powerful as a dragon. So you can do that. Or it's not so exciting to integrate dragon within you because as I already told you, limitation is essential for us to be able to help others. We need to be limited to some extent so we can understand how to help others, how to help the other planet, how to evolve this planet, how to evolve human beings. So we need that knowledge of being limited, even though it's more like spiritual awakening. We need to develop our personality and strong our ego before we spiritually we become spiritually awakened because we were spirit. So spiritual awakening doesn't mean anything if we are not awakening from person. So it is important to really appreciate being limited, to be compassionate to others, to understand human being and having people around and all sorts of things to be able to contribute to the society and just having fun expressing yourself like I sometimes do by helping others. So yeah, so it is you can integrate dragons like embody dragon, but for some, yeah, most people would benefit from just having a dragon around you to help because you know better. I think humans know better than dragons in some way. We are really advanced being. Now the universe is knowing. They used to think, aliens used to think, human doesn't know anything and they need their help. But now they need our help. So we are more advanced, we are more awakened. Now we are equipped with very special power and wisdom to help others. So it's very different time now. It's very different stage of evolution we are in. So that's maybe I talked more than I should.
No, it's a good explanation. So, so,
Okay.
so to clarify that like the 13,000 or so dragons that you've been teaching
Mm.
in India in the waters, those are individual beings in their own right.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
zero.
yeah,
Mm.
that makes sense. Wow, so
Mm.
that's a large number that you talked. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Mm.
And lots of people say to me, so if I see a dragon and I see this beautiful rainbow color that you're
Mm.
talking about, and how do I you say connect, but can you give us a sort of simple idea how would I connect? So if I see out the corner of my eye this faint rainbow dragon, how do I talk to it? How would you say to talk to it?
Ah, like maybe talking is more about connecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, connecting. Once you're connected, they feel you, you feel them. That sort of mutual communication start to happen.
Hmm.
So when you see those beautiful beings around you, and when you connect, you feel like to paint it more rainbow. You feel like to make it more maybe close to you or more beautiful, maybe more brighter. And you imagine in your head that dragon become more brighter in rainbow color. That's how you connect them. If you manage to imagine those rainbow colors stronger, it is actually you trying to reach out to them, you trying to giving something to them. And in return, they will show you more vividly. So when you manage to imagine them in the bright rainbow color, beautifully silvery shining, I think you succeeded connecting with them. And yeah, and it is okay to just imagine that. Imagination is a very powerful tool to make things happen. And it is, you can start with imagination, and that's how you connect with them. And I had to add that a rainbow dragon's characteristic is leadership. Rainbow dragon has a very strong leadership, and it helps people to express its uniqueness, their uniqueness. And rainbow dragons also in many good in many things, but it's essentially it's most powerfully good with helping you to make things happen, realize your dreams. Realize your dreams only needs for you to be courageous and brave, or just start to trust in yourself more. So you allow yourself to attract more. So it's actually really simple to make things happen. You just need to trust, but the trusting is very difficult. And that's how Dragon helps you. They will help you to trust yourself. Yeah, the Rainbow Dragon's very good in that.
That's beautiful. Yeah, as you say that just the imagination is so
Mm,
powerful. Certainly in the you understand the shamanic practice, but in that it all starts with imagination, doesn't it?
yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
we often think that our imagination is just dreaming, but it's not. It's very
Mm.
powerful.
Yeah, in
Beautiful.
psychology, it's also said imagination is a drive to create a reality. So
Mm,
it is really powerful. We can't just say, I'm just imagining, you're imagining, and you're now creating the reality by imagination. So it's very powerful.
mm, beautiful. Has anyone else got any questions, any thoughts? Well, we've got all this beautiful wisdom sitting in front of us. Don't be shy. Type it or talk. I'm sure some of you, I can feel some of you got these deep questions that you're thinking, oh, I should ask and I'm afraid to. Don't be afraid. Get that inner dragon of yours to come out and go, oh, this is my question. This is your moment. Anyone got any questions they want to share? Oh, bless you.
What is the future of your work? My work. Ah, なんだろう? What is it? Uh, how old are the dragon? Oh my God. They don't have age. they are not in this dimension, so there's no numbers. Mm. So, but I am old. Okay, let's uh, water will be the new consciousness. Have you heard this? Water. Hmm? What do you mean by water? In alchemy or in sort of what sort of way? You mean the age of Aquarius and all that sort of thing?
No, just water around the earth. That water, any kind of body of water, natural body of water, will become the new consciousness.
Ah, okay. Yeah, water's also evolving, but water is more like medium, and I think it works with the sun, like moon works with the sun. So yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry. I'm more focusing on uh, awakening people, and I use alchemy. So I use alchemy with water, and you can change water with alchemy. And when you change water by alchemy, the water all over the world will change in that moment because alchemy is not only changing one single thing. When you do alchemy, everything change accordingly. So that way, I think you can change water as well. Mm, I hope I'm answering question. Okay.
I think we've got a couple more questions. It says, talking about dimensions, can you tell us more about how the dragons travel?
Struggle.
Travel. How do they travel?
Trouble. All right. Dragon get really excited by the idea of traveling because they don't have to travel. They don't have to travel. They can be there anywhere. I mean, they don't have to travel. They can only travel with person on their back. That's why they enjoy Dragon Light so much. Like, oh my God, there is a place and places, and because they are transcend all these reality, space and time, they don't have experience of traveling without us. So they get really excited when somebody's on their back. Like, oh my God, finally I can travel. So yeah, they are just transcends all the reality, all the dimensions. They are really interestingly limitless being, and it's so encouraging for us when you work with them because even though they are so capable of everything, we can give them joy, and we are experiencing some reality they cannot enjoy without us. So it's quite fun to play with them. I think that's why playing with dragon gives me so much power and courage and life and joy. Like it just helped me trust myself. It just helped me to understand that actually I'm not so bad. Yeah.
That's beautiful. We're sort of running out of time, so there's a couple more questions. What does this one say? Somebody saying, do dragons have unique personalities, traits, e.g., are they sassy, exasperated, impatient? I think you sort of mentioned that they can be quite impatient, and you have to sort of teach them to be patient with us.
Oh, I mean impatient because they don't have limitation. They don't know how to understand. So they're not angry or anything. They just don't understand. So I have to teach them. And you can also train them by riding them because once you connect with the dragon and do the dragon ride, they will understand, oh my God, this is travel. And they will understand their time in this world and all sorts of things. So you can also train the dragon that way. Yeah. So they are not so, they are also like personality trait as well, and mainly by colors and vibration. Because I can recognize the dragon, this dragon, I saw this before, I saw that before, yeah.
And then someone saying, is a dragon ride something done in dreams, astrally, or when awake?
Your body wouldn't go with them, otherwise your body will burn. So it is more all of them, in dreams, astrally, or you can do it awake. And when you do it awake, when you come back, your body is shaking because you transcend so much distance and dimensions with some sensation of your body, and that's also fun. I help that to do that as well, like help people to experience that awaken physical dragon light. That's also exciting, even though it's a bit tiring at the same time. So it's probably better do it astrally so you don't get tired or your body wouldn't shake or anything. But it's you can still collect information and experience. So I think I teach that in Dragon Master course as well, if you're interested, because
Yeah,
I need to do a lot of healing and help you to just relax and develop your skills. And everybody has a unique gift. And in my course, I look at each individual gift and develop it each individually. I don't do the same to everybody. I do customized training, even when I'm teaching in a group. So that's how yeah, that's what I like about my work. I just want to do it customized individually, and I like challenges with my work. So yeah, hopefully I
cool.
can do that soon in June. Hopefully.
Beautiful. Yeah, people do check out those links and check out all those beautiful courses. The website looks amazing as well. So pop
Yeah,
over
well,
onto that
thank
when you
you.
get a chance. Not now, of course, but afterwards. Of course, all the links will be there. Yumiko, is there anything else you would like to share while you've got all these beautiful people in front of you? Is there anything coming up in your future that people should be looking out for?
Ah, I am going to do free talks and workshops and private session in Wales,
Yeah,
in big retreat festival where I saw many people from all different countries last year. And that would be really exciting. And they do really nice vegan gelat as well. So I'm really looking forward to. And I do quite a magical session. Like my session's very brief, like 15 minutes. I channel everything. So you don't have to explain anything because I can channel everything and I will just heal and do alchemy and solve your issues in 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, you have nothing to ask or you feel I am complete. And that's really what I enjoy doing the 15-minute session. So if you happen to be there, it would be lovely because it's so exciting for me to do that session as well in Big Retreat Festival. I can see them in person and it's obviously very far away. And I'm hoping to do that session like by Zoom in the future, maybe.
beautiful. So yeah, so that event in Wales, I think you'll probably find it. Yeah, you just said it. It's going to be on the Leeds Institute website soon. I'll, I think I have seen the link for it myself somewhere. So when I put this out and I put all the show notes out, I'll make sure I include that in there as well.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
it's in a few. I think it's only in a few months' time, isn't it? Because I saw it. I thought, oh,
It's actually a few weeks time,
few
end
weeks
of
time
this
now, is it?
month.
Aha, there you go then. So I remember seeing it, thinking, oh, I need to get there and meet you in person because it's not too far.
That would be fun. We can have,
Yeah,
yeah, all sorts of fun time.
we can. You sort out the whales and the dragons in Wales. Cool. So this is which town? Not sure what town.
It's Pembrokeshire. I think
In
somebody
Pembrokeshire.
from here is also living there.
Ah, there you go. But we'll put all the links in the show notes. I'll sort those out. That'll be all tomorrow. So, and I'll, as always, I email it to everyone so you'll see it and it'll be shared everywhere.
Thank you.
Miko, thank you very much for your beautiful talk, and it's been a pleasure having you here. If you want to hang around and listen to our next guests, please do. And if you've got a busy life, then of course go and do what you need to do. And what I'll do is I'll share all of the questions in case there's anything in there that we missed. I think there might have been a few questions that popped by that I didn't get a chance to read. So sorry to people if I didn't read all those out, but we do have a limited time. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. I need to cook my daughter dinner, so I have to go.
Of course, you have a busy life, so thank you for spending the time with us. And please, everyone, send lots of love now, lots of reactions. And
Thank you. Wow.
thank you for sharing. And thank you for relaxing us also beautifully.
Okay, see you again soon, maybe.
There you go. See you soon. Maybe see you in Wales.
Okay, yes, that would be fun. Okay, see you guys. Bye.
There you go. Bye bye.